Africans, Nigerians, stop migrating to the West. The Supreme Court of the United States of America recently ruled out the constitutional rights of a non-citizen, and it states that as a citizen, you don't have any right to guarantee your spouse an entry into the country. And that means if you get married to a citizen of the United States of America as a non-citizen, it does not guarantee you to become a citizen. And this is the way the United States of America is trying as much as possible to reduce the immigration rate of its country. And we see this play out in every Western country or state in the world right now. The UK, the Prime Minister was interviewed recently because we saw that the UK is trying as much as possible, not trying as much as possible, they are deporting Africans back to their country. We have lots of immigrants in the UK, and that is what the Prime Minister said, and that is why he is trying as much as possible to reduce their numbers. But the interviewer asked the Prime Minister, he said, there was one time you were an immigrant and your grandparents were immigrants. He responded, yes. But right now, he's in power. He has the power to do what? Deport immigrants. But that's not the case. What am I trying to say in this video? I'm trying to say that as Africans, as Nigerians, try as much as possible to rethink whenever you want to migrate to a country that is in the Western states right now. Africans, Nigerians go through a lot just to migrate. People go in debt, people risk their lives, they pass through the desert, some even pass through the sea just to migrate. People lose their lives in the process just for migration purpose. Because why? They are trying as much as possible to look for greener pastures. And I'm not going to blame them. On the other hand, I'm going to tell them to have a rethink. For those that are in diaspora watching this video, try as much as possible to know that you being in the Western world right now is not a flex. Invest in your homeland, because when it becomes at its peak that all the Western world are pushing out immigrants, if you find yourself not a citizen at that time, you are going to come back to your country. And the question is, what will you fall back to? I have a video, so many videos by people who are into real estate and everything over there in the US, in the Western world. Most of them will tell you, you're not in Nigeria, you're not in Africa. Why send money home? Why invest in your homeland and everything? Please scrap that, right? I am not asking you to pack all the funds you have over in the Western world to Africa, but have something to fall back to, especially shelter. Shelter is very important for you to have in case anything happens, right? And for people who are trying as much as possible to migrate, you are seeing this video, just know that if you get married to someone in the United States of America just because you want to get a paper or because you want to leave the country, remember, it does not guarantee you as a citizen. And I'm very happy about this, because when I get to see videos of interracial relationship, most people has to beckon on that call and say, you're coming for me because of papers, you want to get into a relationship because of papers and everything. So I think this is going to stop, because we are going to know who really loves who does not love who when it comes to interracial relationship. And this is going to go a long way in impacting in people's mind, especially those people who want to migrate. You don't have to risk your life passing the desert or the sea just to migrate. You don't have to sell your properties just to migrate. You don't have to go in debt just to migrate. Try as much as possible to live within your means, even though you are in Africa or you are in Nigeria. Share this video and drop your comments if you have anything to say about this. I'll see you guys in the next video.